Also in Niagara tonight, the provincial government is being accused of leaving people without critical and life-saving help that it promised months ago. Cities like St. Catharines say the government isn't coming up with millions of dollars it said it would to pay for centres to help with homeless and people with addictions. Al Sweeney is following the story for us tonight and joins us live with the details. Al.
Matt, the province set up so-called HART Hubs earlier this year as a replacement for supervised consumption sites. But the program's rollout has been shaky, and people are asking, where's the money? At the site of the planned new HART Hub in St. Catharines, they've been getting ready to help people who need it, but right now there's nothing the hub can do.
Essentially, it's not happening. So we're still waiting to hear for the funding announcement for the HART Hub. We understand that it should be coming shortly.
The province forced the closure of supervised consumption sites near schools earlier this year and instead created 28 HART Hubs, or Homeless and Addiction Recovery Treatment Hubs, at a cost of more than $500 million. In St. Catharines, they were told to be ready for business in April. But the Queen's Park money hasn't showed up.
So it's been almost 6 months that we've been waiting for funds to open up this very vital part of our community.
St. Catharines MPP Jennie Stevens has been asking the government why the money's delayed, with no answer. Without the hub, there are fears that people are going without treatment and that some could die while they wait.
Will there be deaths? Absolutely. On a daily basis, we are seeing deaths right here in St. Catharines because, of course, as I said, they're falling through the cracks. They are taking their own lives or they're overdosing.
They're not getting the care that they need, and so they're living with these addiction challenges, the trauma that is surrounding addictions, the mental health issues that surround addictions, and are getting no help whatsoever.
As it stands, they're afraid they may not see any provincial money until the fall, which could be any time up until almost the end of December. In Hamilton, people have expressed concern that they weren't consulted about plans for a HART Hub on Aberdeen Avenue in their neighborhood, while other cities say they're also facing delays in getting the money for the hubs, from Toronto to Guelph, London, and Sudbury. Health Minister Sylvia Jones' office told us today the government is working with St. Catharines and 18 other communities to open their hubs as soon as possible. But as St. Catharines waits, they say the problems are growing.
Now, without this HART Hub open, our emergency rooms are breaking at the seams, and they're closing down emergency rooms in Fort Erie, at Port Colborne, and now our emergency room here in Niagara Health System in St. Catharines is overworked, and we're fighting with mental health.
HART Hubs, like the one in St. Catharines, are supposed to be getting up to $6.3 million each for their operations, but they don't know when the money's going to arrive.